I'm joined now by Julian Kodama, who is just finished his freshman year at Seattle University, played an awful lot as a freshman, and you do that at a four-year school, close to home. That has to feel really good, and you're just trying to build on that this summer.
Oh, yes, I am. I got to switch my swing up a little bit throughout the year. Struggled a little bit my freshman year, and I finally came to terms with it, but talked to my coaches, and they said I can go back to my old swing, so that's what I'm working on this summer.
You know, one of the interesting things, I've mentioned since you got here, the timing of everything has really stabilized the team defensively. It may not have felt like that day one, but with Brendan able to play third, Roop, and with McCoy and Peyton before Peyton got hurt at second, and for you seem to, not putting you on the spot here, but you seem to instantly just fit in a leadership role out there. Do you see yourself like that anytime you're out on the field?
Well, what I'm mainly trying to do whenever I step on the field is just do whatever I can to help my team win. Whether I play third, whether I play short, second, outfield even, just whatever the coaches put me, that's where I'll play, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
When it comes to summer ball, this is a chance that I think your average baseball fan now knows, but this is a chance where you guys really, you work pretty hard. I mean, this is a growth opportunity for you after your freshman year to really say, I'm preparing myself for my third and fourth year of college and hopefully something after.
Oh, yeah. Well, this year, the big goal of all kids, especially playing college ball, is to play professionally, of course. So that's mainly my goal. And out here right now, I just want to have fun mainly and just get back into the groove of things, because we took my freshman year, my team didn't, play as well as we should have, but I think we're all working hard, and I think next year we're going to come back and bounce back.
Let's talk about that team, because you came down with Desmond Parasoto, right?
Yeah.
And you met up with a kid, I don't even know if you'd ever met him before, one of the big pitching signees, Peter Kronowski, who's just a teenager, and you met up with him. He was already here.
Oh, yeah, he's a good kid, man. He's not nervous at all. He's out there, and he's already pitching like a Division I pitcher, in my opinion, and I think he's going to fit very nicely with the Seattle University. How
was that drive down here for you and Desmond?
Oh, I didn't drive.
Oh, you did not?
No. I didn't want to drive. I had to fly down here. I didn't want to drive for 9.5 hours. That didn't sound too appealing to me.
See, that's why you were able just to step right in. I almost feel obligated to ask, because I put myself in your shoes. You picking Rick Bassetti's brain, Bill Plummer's brain, I mean, they lay it out there anyway. Whether you pick it or not, that has to be a real plus being here. Because Plum, he finished his playing career. He was a manager in Seattle, your hometown.
Oh, I know. He coached the Mariners for a while, managed the Mariners. And it's just fun, especially guys who played professionally or worked with professional players. It's always fun to pick their brain and ask questions, because they have endless stories about my favorite players, other people's favorite players. It's always cool, because the main thing I always ask him very immature questions, who's the best hitter you ever coached and all that, because it's you always feel like a kid again whenever you talk about that, because that's always been my dream since Little League, is to play professionally, and I'm with two guys who already made it there. So.
Now, how about family? Any of them been able to come down? Hopefully they're listening on the radio, but, you're used to being away from them now a little bit, but you didn't really go away from them during college.
Oh, not really. I mean, it's still always a transition, just moving out of the house and, not relying on the mom or the dad to help you, do your laundry, make food for you, that's the big transition. But I've had my mom come down. She saw a couple games. My uncle even came down to Eureka to see a few games. And my dad and everyone else always checks up on me every day, basically.
Well, you're hearing Coach Biz is hollering out at you, and camaraderie, that's what baseball is all about. I know last question really, just how are you enjoying being a Colt 45? Because you're not from Reading. My guess is you probably hadn't spent any time here. How quickly did you fit in, and what's this team's personality like?
Well, immediately I felt welcomed by everybody on the team. I didn't feel like I was adjusting really. I just hopped in and I felt immediately part of the team. And the big adjustment here was the heat. Oh, goodness. Seattle gets up to maybe 80, 85, and that's hot. But when I got here the first day, I'm pretty sure it was 102, and I was oh my goodness. That was a big adjustment, but that's, I got used to that pretty quickly.
Well, now once game time starts, it's just baseball from there. Julian Kodama, thank you so much for joining, and